Okay, this is the pizzicato part of Draggin the Bow, and the first thing that you have to learn to do is you have to learn how to grab your bow with your right hand so that you can also pick with your right hand. And I hold my bow with my thumb under the frog, or even if you hold your thumb here with it the classical style. What you're going to have to do is you want to rotate the bow, the frog part here, towards the inside of your thumb like this. And you want to be able to then grab it with these three fingers like this. So basically I'm going from here to here. And if your thumb is here, you're going to be doing the exact same thing. It's just a little bit more motion then. You got to be able to do that. And what that does is that leaves your first finger free, and this allows you then to hold the bow. Now when you go to pick the fiddle, you want to try to avoid the rosin here on the strings. So you want to come up just a little bit and try to pick in this area here about an inch and a half away from the edge of the fingerboard. And there's a couple of ways you can do this. Some people will actually put their thumb right on the edge of the fingerboard. Some people will put it on the edge of the fingerboard up here. And then a lot of times I actually will bend my thumb and do it from here. And the one thing that you really want to be careful about when you do this is the end of this bow here. If you're not careful, you're going to damage the top of your fiddle. Many times when beginners are doing this, their bow is doing this and it's actually scratching the top of the fiddle every time they pick with their first finger. So watch where you're putting your bow, that it's not at this angle, so that you don't put a bunch of dents in your fiddle here. So what we're going to do is then, this frees me up then to be able to pick here. And you can see I'm up about an inch and a half from there. And this part of the song sounds like this. So I'm using this half position here. So it's open, and then a half, and then one. And then it's going to be open, 1, 3. Okay, so from the beginning I've got and then I'm going to start that first phrase again, and then this last one is open, so that's a little different. I don't go back to the half, but I go to the open. And then this part's going to be, and I do a little slide here on 2. And my strings are really low, so you're hearing a little bit of a buzz there, as I like to have my strings set extra low, so when I do the pizzicato picking here, sometimes I do get a little string buzz. So from the beginning so far I've got 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to be doing the same pitches, but I'm an octave lower. It's going to be starting with my first finger on D, and then a real close 2. So I got that. Then it's going to be. So I went 1, 2 to A, open 1, 2 to open E. And then my ending. Okay, so one more time from the beginning of that section. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you get ready to go back to the next section, you've got to be able to do this with one hand to get your bow back to playing mode so that you're ready to go to the next section. So you're playing, so I'm going to show you how to get into that section. So let's say I'm doing the section before that. And then when I'm done with that section, I have to be able to make that transition really quick into that other one. It's a one-handed transition, so you have to be able to do it all with that one hand. My pinky and ring finger do most of the gripping for me to help me make that transition.